morning, everyone. So we have just finished breakfast with some family members, and we are on our long 3-hour, 17-minute drive to Myrtle Beach. Say hi.
Hello.
Tim's voice is doing better, still a little crackly. I think with all the weather, with all the rain and the hot and cold differences, and plus just coming from Arizona, we might be getting a little sick. Hopefully it passes quickly with some good rest. But yeah, now it's just kind of our nice, fun driving day.
Yeah, we've got many of those now. We've got many of those to come. So yep, we'll be driving a lot. We'll get some footage if we see something of note.
That or just some pretty pictures and photos just of the, the area as we see. Yeah, we'll just kind of see what pops up on our way to Myrtle Beach, but we'll definitely be seeing you there.
All right, we made it here to Myrtle Beach, and yeah, the first place ready up is the track, and they've got an SPF spinning coaster. You're gonna see that's a very common thing here in Myrtle Beach. So yeah, let's get on our first SPF spinner of the day. All right, we acquired our card. Just so you know, this one is $9 per person, so a little bit on the pricier side, but let's go give it a ride. I do appreciate these cars are themed to a shark mouth, which is really cool, and it's called the Shark Party. Let's give it a ride. No. All right, we just got done here at the track in Myrtle Beach. Their Shark Party SPF spinning Visa coaster. Standard layout, standard everything. Nothing too crazy, not too much spinning.
We did get some good spins. We didn't get a lot of spins. We've had worse. But
it wasn't too much. It was just a nice, perfect amount.
Yep.
But yeah, now we're on to our next stop, and yeah, we're gonna do a massive, quick credit run of all of Myrtle Beach. So let's head to the next SBF, I think. Yay! All right, we made it to stop number 2, the Pavilion here at Broadway at the beach, and yeah, just saw this going, so that's good. So let's go get on another credit. They also have a massive sky wheel here too. This place gives me massive vibes, very similar to the island in Pigeon Forge that we were at last week. All right, just finished the Myrtle Turtle here at Pavilion Park. What did you think of that?
Oh my gosh. You can tell it's older, a little janky. Shorter of a cycle, which I do like the shorter cycle because you get off of it faster, but it's definitely janky. My head got thrown back a couple of times.
Oh yeah, you can definitely tell it's older than the one we just rode. And also it's more expensive by about 40 cents per person. So it was like $9.40 per person. Definitely a little pricey for the credit, but we got it. Now let's move on to the next SBF on this trip. Yay. All right, we made it to the third stop of this quick little trip here to Myrtle Beach, and we're at the FunPlex. And yeah, we're here for their SPF spinning coaster, but it also has the hamster wheel cars, as you can see up there. So yeah, we're gonna go give that a ride because at least it's different. We've ridden a couple of these and we really like those hamster wheels a lot. All right, and we're going here on the Fun in the Sun coaster in the hamster wheels. So let's go give this a ride. All right, we just had a couple minutes here at FunPlex. We did their Fun in the Sun coaster. It's the larger scale SBF. Yeah, you want to go first? What did you think of it?
So our first time around wasn't as fun. It was a little rough.
Yeah.
A little rough, and we didn't spin. We just went back and forth, but we didn't spin on our first go around.
Yep, but he let us go back for a second time, and we did flip. It's definitely the most the most janky of the three with the hamster wheels we've done. Definitely the most janky, but it's still good fun. She was laughing the whole time, just having fun. And then we also did Mock Fun, which is an SBF tower ride that lets you control your own spin, and that was super unique. I have never done one of those, and yeah, that was blast. And yeah, you control your own spinning if you want to go left or right, and yeah, you can completely invert. Super fun flat ride, and I like that one a lot. Did you like that one?
I did like it until the very end, where it went to straighten us out, and we were slightly tilted to the right, but instead of taking us to the left, it just put us in a full spin without either of us touching the controller.
It was almost a full stall for like 5 seconds upside down, and it was definitely, I loved it. It was a blast. Great views of the beach from up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely come check out the FunPlex here at Myrtle Beach. But yeah, we're gonna be heading now over to Family Kingdom for our last portion of this day of coaster crawling around Myrtle Beach. Let's go hit up Family Kingdom right now.
A few moments later.
All right, we're here at Family Kingdom now. The last stop for the day of all these coasters here in Myrtle Beach, so let's go give their coasters a ride. Well, sadly, yeah, they're very strict on not letting adults on their Wacky Worm, which is very interesting when those are very rated for families, so definitely an interesting rule that they have for their family coaster. But yeah, no adults, but at least the train's cute. But yep, no adults ever on this ride, I guess, sadly. All right, the first coaster we will be able to go on is Twist and Shout. It's a Wild Mouse coaster. So yeah, let's go give this a ride.
With your arms and hands inside the
All right, we just got a Twist and Shout, their wild coaster here at Family Kingdom. And yeah, it was good fun. One note, if you're tall, like I'm 6'2", 6'3", there is not a lot of legroom in those cars. So be careful if you're tall, you might not fit just because if you have long legs, might be a squeeze. But yeah, it was a good, definitely pretty smooth, like it was not too janky at all. Yeah, pretty well taken care of. What do you think?
It's a wild mouse. I have no comments.
She has no comments. It's a wild mouse. Anyways, we're on to the next one.
So we just finished up the 3 coasters that we are allowed to do here. You know, the Dragon Coaster, typical how it is. We also did just, you know, generic Wild Mouse. What can you say about that? But this wonderful beauty right here,
Swamp Fox.
that was a fun one. It was nice and smooth. You could tell that it's been recently retracted.
Yep.
Especially after the drop in that first area. So it's nice and smooth. I was expecting a lot more, you know, as you go, a lot more jerking, a lot more back pain, but it was really nice and smooth. It's a good out and back. I really enjoyed that. That alone is worth coming here for.
Yeah, that alone is worth coming, and just even if you just pay to do it once. We sat in the second to last row, so not a wheel seat, butter smooth. The view at the top of the lift hill as you do the turnaround of the ocean was just gorgeous. Yeah, I have no complaints. That's a wonderful, wonderful boardwalk wooden roller coaster. I know it's not quite on the boardwalk, but it's close enough. And yeah, wonderful wooden roller coaster.
Next up, we're going to be doing some mini golf.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll vlog that or not, so maybe we'll put in some clips from that. But yeah, we're going to be here tonight in Myrtle Beach, and then tomorrow we're driving to Savannah, Georgia for a little E&F Miler that they have there. So we'll either see you next at mini golf, or we'll see you at the Keller's Flea Market in Savannah, Georgia tomorrow. So we'll see you at one of those two things. And here comes the train, of course. Well, through the magic of YouTube, we are now here in Savannah, Georgia at the Keller's Flea Market. And yeah, we came here because everything said that it was open, and it is, but they just changed their rules 3 months ago, and they only let kids on it now. So yeah, we can't get the credit, even though there's nothing on the sign that says it, but they said they just changed it a couple months ago. So yeah, that really stinks because yeah, we made sure we got here on a day it would be open, and it is, just they don't let adults ride it anymore. So that really stinks. But we're gonna see what else we can get up to today here in the Savannah area, because we don't have anything planned for the rest of the day. So yeah, we'll see you guys wherever we end up going. But yeah, that's a bummer. Hey guys, we just got done, so we didn't get the credit, but we let's spend the time here in Savannah and doing something different. We got recommended to come to the Bonaventure Cemetery here, and did almost historic downtown Savannah, right near the river. And yeah, we got recommended to come here because it was such a sombering and yet really glad I did it kind of experience. Did you enjoy that?
I really did. Just getting to see the names of and the ages of some of the people and the times they lived in, and just the atmosphere, the quiet, calm, surreal atmosphere of just going over stuff. And then the essentially main attraction they would call here is Gracie, which that standing at her graveside is different because of her headstone. Yeah. I highly recommend coming here, but I also really want to push please be respectful because these are grave sites. There are people buried here. There are funerals that happen. We saw people from 2023 laid here.
Yep.
So this is still an active cemetery. There are still funerals and everything. So please stay off of the lots. Stay off of the plots, please. There's around the groups, they have these like stone, almost like walls. Just stay on the outside of those. You don't need to go up and touch the graves. Don't take anything from here. There was statues that had fingers missing because people would go up and take a finger. Please be respectful because this is a place to have respect.
Yep. Yeah, no, and like we'd seen some kids that were riding on little bicycles around, and that's like in the rules it says like you shouldn't be having kids playing or running, and I'm like, yeah, it definitely felt out of place for kids to be riding around on bicycles when this is, you know, an active cemetery that people are coming here to pay respect to ancestors or family members. So yeah, definitely just like she said, be respectful. But yeah, definitely worth even just we walked around for what, maybe 45 minutes tops.
Yeah. And there is the option, if you have mobility problems, there is the option to drive around. There are spots that you can park and drive every so often. They have a road designated for driving, so if you can't walk easily for, you know, a half hour plus, you can drive through.
Yeah.
By their biggest, because they have all their historical sites in one area. There is visitor parking back there, so if you do have mobility issues and you can't walk much, they do have accommodations because it's all flat ground. There's no stairs you're walking around. It's relatively nicely paved, you know, areas so you can just drive or ride a wheelchair or anything on. Parking is around so you can get the stuff easier. But if you're able to, it is worth the walk. Just to be able to go to in the little cubbies where you can't get the cards. If you're able to just pause to go in, it's such an experience.
Yep. So that's gonna do it from here in our time in Savannah. We'll be driving down to Brunswick, Georgia now for our hotel stay for the night. And then tomorrow we're going to be back with Wild Adventures. If we think of anything else to vlog tonight, we will. But otherwise, we'll be seeing you tomorrow for our first ever visit to Wild Adventures, the final Hershey amusement park that we haven't been to, because we've now been to Silver Dollar City, Dollywood, and now Kentucky Kingdom. And yeah, so the last one we need to go to is Wild Adventures. So we'll be seeing you from there tomorrow at the latest. But if not, here's a jump cut to something we're doing tonight. We'll find out.